Hi, I'm Jim Smith. I'm owner of Spartan Tactical. I spent 20 years in the Army. I started with the 2nd Ranger Battalion. From there, I went into Delta Force, and while I was in Delta Force, to Special Forces. Saw combat a few different times, most notably in Black Hawk Down. I was in the first helicopter that got shot down, Super 6-1. After the Army, did a lot of different stuff. Me and 7 mates started up the whole Air Marshal program from the ground up. The next major project I was on was back in the Army as a contractor with the Asymmetric Warfare Group. And me, Mike Pinot, and Pat McNamara started a program to try to change the way the Army trained. So we went throughout the Army working with different battalions, conducting pre-deployment courses before they deployed to Iraq. We trained all the 82nd before they deployed and the 101st Airborne Division. About that time, I decided to quit working for anyone else and went full-time with Spartan Tactical. The government would contract Spartan Tactical to train many different units. I worked with the Rangers, several different iterations, Special Forces, Navy SEALs, Air Force Special Operations over the years. Probably our biggest client was the Big Army and the National Guard, training infantry battalions before they deployed. We did a lot of training on PSD, going over to Iraq and Afghanistan. Texas National Guard, they were very forward-thinking, so we trained many battalions before they deployed. Our biggest course was 420 soldiers deploying to Afghanistan. I think back to the first pistol I ever shot. My dad was a San Diego police officer, and it was his 1911 out in the desert. He was a big fan of teaching my brothers and sisters how to shoot, how to be safe with a firearm. So that's my first memories, shooting the 1911. First pistol I bought was a Series 70 1911. I look back at Delta. Delta's very good at training an individual to be expert marksman. And our pistol at the time was a 1911. Delta probably used the 1911, I'm gonna guess, about 2 decades. So I fired probably, who knows, 1 million rounds to the 1911. And I had 2 of them when I was stationed with Delta Force. I had one with a light, old school surefire light, and one without a light, and then 2 rigs to accommodate the lighted pistol or the unlighted pistol. When I think about working with a company, over the years I've consulted for many, many different companies. I want to think about the actual individuals of the company. Do I trust them? When I actually want to be with them in a tactical situation? I think about the scale and the scope of the company. Can they actually produce a product and produce it well? I've known Chris for many years at Triarc. I believe in what Triarc systems can do. I shoot their carbine. When we talked about having a 1911 as a project pistol, I was very excited. I'm excited to work with Triarc because, you think about 1911, I got so much history with it. And you think about the pistol is such a historical pistol. Some people today talk bad about 1911. It's a very good pistol. Very accurate, very good trigger. Triarc, their 1911 is probably the best one out there today. When I go forward, we're working on the TRI-11 also, the evolution of the 1911, the double stack. It's a phenomenal pistol also.
Hi, I'm Chris Reeves, CEO of Triarc Systems, and I just want to take a minute to talk about the Signature Series Spartan Tactical 1911 series and TRI-11 series. So just talking with Jim, we started talking about doing the Signature Series 1911 and what we came up with the Spartan Tactical Signature Series, what we have right here. And just talking with Jim and kind of his experiences with the pistol, all the stories he's told me, just fascinating and also exciting. So what we have here is our single stack 45. There's gonna be also a TRI-11 I'll show in a minute. But some of the stuff that Jim spec'd out obviously are traditional lead sights with fiber optic front. And so what we did is we wanted to give it a light rail, and Jim requested extended slide release, ambidextrous safety, and we have 25 LPI front and back straps, and also magwell. And flat trigger. It has our 45 match grade track barrel into it, and then we went ahead and lasered a signature in there. And then on the other side, we went ahead and lasered Spartan Tactical with the good old American flag right there charging forward. So we thought it was a nice touch, and it's a very nice looking pistol, nitride finish on the slide and frame and small parts. And just like every Triarc 1911 standard, it is all American steel. All the hand fit parts, blended parts are laser shield numbered to match the gun. And I mean, recoiled, springed just right where it needs to be. It's a very smooth shooting pistol. I mean, we enjoy shooting it. Now, next, the second one we're working on is the TRI-11 model right here, as you see right here. Some of the same features that were on the single stack, but obviously we have the double stack grip here, so this one, in this version, it's gonna be chambered in 9mm. And this one comes also with a magwell, nice flat face red trigger, ambidextrous safety, also has the American flag with Spartan Tactical markings. So also very smooth shooting pistol, and match grade track barrel too, 9mm. But yeah, very excited about this pistol. We're releasing this one too also soon. So yeah, both pistols will be available at TriarcSystems.com, or you can check your local dealer, and if they're one of the dealers carrying Triarc, you can just go and ask them and place an order from them.